From News 5, here's your Power of 5 weather and today's top stories. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
You ready for it? Ready for some heat and some humidity? It's coming back. Today, you got to wear light colored clothing, loose fitting clothing, drink plenty of water, treat it like midsummer. We're not going to break records today, but upper 80s, definitely going to feel completely different than it has the past couple of weeks. Plus, we're going to have a little bit of a wind, a south wind, 5 to 10, maybe 15 miles per hour. That's going to add that humidity, meaning tonight, wind, a few clouds, and humidity, not going to be nearly as cool. So our 50s we had this morning, those aren't coming back for at least a week. We're going to need to crank those ACs these next several days.
Katie Houston and T. Lee here with your News 5 update. Canton Schools is getting a D on the state report card. That does mean, though, the district will avoid the possibility of a state takeover. Last year, the district received a failing grade. Lorain and East Cleveland schools are already under state control. We should find out how other districts in our area scored later this week.
Solar panels will be installed at Progressive Field today. The panels will be on the roof behind home plate. Leaders say this will help lower energy costs at the stadium. Voters in 6 communities have a primary election today, but some people's names may not be on the rolls.
That's because a few days ago, about 200,000 voter names were removed. In this News 5 original, John Kosick explains what to do if you're among them.
If you haven't voted in more than 6 years, it's unlikely that a September primary race for city council would be what all of a sudden motivates you to get up and go to the polls today. But if you did, you would likely find that your name is now among the 200,000 Ohioans who were removed from the active voter list last Friday, 30,000 of them here in Cuyahoga County. And that doesn't mean, though, that you can't vote. As part of a compromise reached with voting rights groups, Ohio will allow you to cast a vote on one of these, a yellow provisional ballot, which will then be set aside, and after election night, your local Board of Elections will go back into the records just to double check that you were indeed part of the purge.
And because of that, we're going to go ahead and make the provisional ballot good for this election and reactivate their registration.
And that compromise that allows you to cast that provisional ballot and update your registration will be in place through next year's presidential election and into 2022. John Kosick, News 5.
Make sure you check back later today for another News 5 update.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.